funeral, but I must state the facts
Senator,
as I know them.
Senator,
Mr. Speaker, let me proceed by saying...
Senator Sifuna, are you saying if the chair is uncomfortable with those facts, then the chair should...
No, I'm addressing you because I don't want to address the people who
Senator
are in
Sifuna,
discomfort.
just stick to your comments, please.
Mr. Speaker...
Senator Cherangay and Senator Boni, allow the senator to conclude his comments, please.
Mr. Speaker, if there is unparliamentary language that I have used, you need to point it out. I am just saying.
Senator Sifuna, indeed you've used unparliamentary language to the extent.
Which one?
To the extent that you said for those who voted against, let the conscience eat. I think the Hansard will...
Mr. Speaker, that is not unparliamentary. That is linguistic gymnastics which I'm allowed to perform on this particular floor.
I know exactly what he's saying. So going forward, Senator Sifuna, refrain from using unparliamentary language.
Mr. Speaker, I am going to find the most flowery language to describe what happened on this House. When the vote for division of revenue was put...
Can the Senator be heard in silence? Senator Cherangay, proceed.
When the vote was put here, you had an option to vote yes, to agree with the committee, just like we have been asked. Under this particular... Mr. Speaker, can I please be heard in silence? Please.
You've raised your concern. Senator Sifuna, our standing orders provide very clearly on how you should refer to your colleagues. You refer them as honorable senators. There are no people here, there are no guys here. We have honorable senators.
I apologize for that, Mr. Speaker. I am going to look for the most flowery language to remind the distinguished senators on the majority side that your conscience will follow you and the decisions that you take on this floor are public. Mr. Speaker, we have another opportunity. There is another report of the Finance Committee here. I would actually not be surprised if people, again, take the decision that they took during the debate on the Division of Revenue Act. Mr. Speaker,
I have just told you, Senator Sifuna, do not use the word people. Refer them to honorable senator. That is the requirement of the standing order.
Mr. Speaker,
How would you feel if your colleague refer you as...
But I am people. I am people. Mr. Speaker, it is not offensive language. It is not offensive language to call people.
Senator, order, Senator. Senator Sifuna, take your seat. Senator Sifuna, kindly take your seat. Senator Sifuna, you're not going to start a debate with the chair. You know exactly what amounts. It amounts to a disorderly conduct. And the consequences are very clear. You're a person, you're a people. But that is a language that is allowable outside the doors of these chambers. As long as you're in this chamber, you shall refer to your colleagues as honorable senators. Kindly proceed. What is your point of order, Senator Boni?
Yes, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, understanding order number 122, and Mr. Speaker, sir, allow me to read, that speaks to disorderly conduct. Yes. Number 1B, a senator who declines to retract the use of unparliamentary language or declines to offer apologies despite having been ordered to do so by the Speaker is engaged in disorderly conduct. Mr. Speaker, I cannot be voted for by 300,000 people in Kakamega, and Mr. Speaker, I come here and be made a figure of the kind of picture that the Honorable Senator for Nairobi is painting. We need to call him on order unless, Mr. Speaker, you want to allow this House to degenerate into a fist fight. If you allow me as a bullfighter, I'll fix him here and now and it will be sorted out. Mr. Speaker, sir.
Senator Boni, Senator Mogeni, have your seat. Senator Sifuna, have your seat. Sit down, Senator Sifuna. Senator Boni, that is unparliamentary. You have to withdraw it. Senator Sifuna, when I brought up the issue of how to address his colleagues, he proceeded to withdraw that. He did withdraw, unless you're not keen. Senator Boni, you were doing very well until you brought out your character of bullfighting.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker,
Senator Boni, you cannot threaten to fix honorable senators on the floor of this House. Kindly proceed to withdraw that.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I want to confirm, as I withdraw and apologize to the House, that this is not the place to fix him, and I would never fix him in this House. But if he gives me an opportunity, Mr. Speaker, outside this House,
there, Senator
we cannot allow.
Just leave it there.
Mr. Speaker, we cannot allow small voice.
Senator Boni, have your seat. Now, honorable senators. Order, honorable senators. Order, honorable senators. We have such an important order to prosecute before us. We have such an important matter to prosecute before us. We are wasting a lot of time on what I will term, Senator Mogeni, you shut up, the chair is speaking. I have not given you the opportunity to speak. Senator Mogeni, you're out of order and I'm calling you to order. Then wait for the chair to give you that opportunity. You persist, you know exactly what will befall you. Now, honorable senators, we have such an important matter before us. We are taking a lot of time, seriously on frivolous, if I will say, points of order. Senator Sifuna, the way you're making your comments, you're inviting unnecessary points of order. You're making good points, but there's a way you can put them across without necessarily having to attract the kind of points of order. Stop throwing jabs. Go straight to your comments, make your comments, let's conclude this business. Proceed, Senator Sifuna.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. For the avoidance of doubt, it gives me great pleasure to again withdraw my comments by referring to honorable senators as people. I withdraw and apologize. Mr. Speaker, what I want to make clear is that there is no point in us having a conversation in this particular House or debate in this House if we offend people's sensibilities, even when we are within the rules. Then we cannot have a debate because some people are uncomfortable when history is revisited. But let history judge all of us. I have no problem.